MCU just dropped a banger. Sony finally dropped the trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day, and it is darker, grittier, and more comic accurate than anything we've seen in years, rendering to being Spider-Man. We get this incredible shot from inside the mask. No music, just the sound of Peter's heavy, panicked breathing. The director is training us here. He's making us stare at Peter's eyes because he knows what's coming later in the trailer. This isn't just a cool shot, it's a warning. Peter is back in his tiny apartment, reading the letter he wrote for MJ in No Way Home. Hearing him say the truth is I love you while seeing him buy her peach roses later in the trailer proves he hasn't moved on. He's still the friendly neighbor from across the hall, watching her live a life that no longer includes him. There's a shot of Peter leaning against a noisy, cheap washing machine covered in bruises. This is why we love Spider-Man. He just fought the most dangerous criminals in the city, and now he's struggling with laundry and rent. No Stark tech, no backup, just a kid from Queens trying to survive. We see Sheila Rivera handing Spidey the key of the city. But wait, Sheila is Wilson Fisk's advisor. Does this mean Kingpin is still in power after Daredevil Born Again? Peter sits alone with that key, and the injuries on his face tell a story of a battle we haven't seen yet. An achievement like a key of the city means nothing when you have no one to share it with. The action shifts to Glasgow, and the practical effects are stunning. During a chase, a black van slams into Spidey, and the driver is Frank Custer, the Punisher. They've clearly met before, and the tension is electric. When Frank fires that shotgun, Spidey webs the muzzle. If you look closely at the muzzle flash, the webbing actually wraps around the blast, absorbing the impact so it doesn't pierce his chest. The attention to detail here is insane. At MJ's party, keep your eyes on the beer keg. It's labeled Green Jackal. This is a huge tease for Miles Warren, the villain behind the Clone Saga. Is MJ's new boyfriend actually a villain in disguise? Let me know your theories in the comments. Now it gets terrifying. Peter is sweating, bleeding from his ear, and his eyes are turning pitch black. This is a metamorphosis. He wakes up in a web-filled cocoon, suggesting we are finally getting the man-spider or the other storyline. His DNA is literally overriding his human side. Look at his left hand. It's darker, more monstrous. The spider is taking over. The moment of truth. Peter tries to use his web shooters, but they're gone. He looks confused. He thwips his wrist, and boom! Organic webbing. It's messy, it's chaotic, and it looks alive. Peter isn't just using a suit anymore. He's becoming the suit. This trailer changes everything. Is Peter Parker dying to give birth to something more powerful and more dangerous? Can MJ save him before he loses his humanity completely? The road to Brand New Day is going to be a wild ride. If you want to stay ahead of every Marvel leak and breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow for more content. I'll be covering every frame of this movie until release day. What was your favorite detail? Drop it in the comments. I'm your host from Best Movie, and I'll see you in the next breakdown.